What's up, YouTube? This is MathWiz97, and welcome to my SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 General Manager Mode. Now, I almost dubbed this a General Manager Mode Challenge Series for reasons that I'll get to in a bit, but I'm going to be playing this as just a standard GM mode playthrough, just with some extra restrictions, so I don't really feel as though calling it like a Challenge General Manager Mode series. I don't know if that's as fitting. Now, I thought about revisiting ECW, because that's what I did in my last playthrough of this series 3 years ago. I was ECW, but considering I'm already going to have some pretty heavy roster restrictions, I feel as though only having one title to challenge for is only going to make things more difficult for myself. It might even push things into the realm of impossibility that I'd ever win GM of the Year. So, I mean, just having the ability to boost popularity with title victories, it's really nice. So only having one of those championships would really hurt me. I know going with the full underdog story would be cool, but I just think SmackDown's the better call in this situation, because I'm already going to be pretty stuck with what I have to do here with my resources. Now, I do have everybody unlocked, so I'm going to be putting in all the legends. I'm not using this custom Chris Jericho. I don't even know why I have it. It looks the same with Hulk Hogan. They look terrible. I mean, I guess Hogan looks okay in the face, at least, but no, they look bad, and it's just gonna slow down loading times, and I don't even know if they have like custom movesets really, so it's not gonna be good. I'm just gonna leave them out because they won't really add anything. But I have given myself a major restriction in that, for the most part, I'm going to be limited to the guy... Oh, I hit circle again. I forgot it's triangle to sort in these games. But all these guys, these like top tier names, most of them I'm not going to have access to. I mean, that's why I was going to call this a challenge mode series, is that, for those of you who haven't heard me explain it before, I'm going to be limiting myself to mainly these lads down here. All these people that... Oh, I'm set to overall, not popularity. My bad. So this would be more accurate. I'm going to be stuck to... I'm going to have a couple of people over, like, the 80 mark, but mainly, everybody, like, under 80 popularity is going to be what I'm shooting for, because that's the challenge. That's the challenge in this series, is that I want to pick all the people that nobody ever uses, pick all the people who, quite frankly, suck as far as popularity concerns, and I'm going to try to build an empire from scratch. I want to see if I can dig myself into this hole and see if I can manage to come out the GM of the Year at the end of this series. It's gonna be a journey for sure, and I'll get more into the regulations of this playthrough in a bit. However, there are a couple of superstars that I am allowed to draft. Now, first of all, John Cena was my champion at the end of my 2007 series, so I'm going to be picking him first and foremost. And I'm also going to be picking up Edge, because I've got a narrative going on with him throughout the course of my last two GM mode series, the 2006 and 2007 shows, and I had a thing there, so Edge, I'll be picking him up as well. And I might also pick up one or two other guys just so I can trade them off to get like a full roster right off the bat, because I think that'd be my best interest, would be to try to fill my roster as quickly as possible and then try to build people up from there. But I'm going to go ahead and pick up John Cena, because he's going to be my front runner, because he beat Batista at WrestleMania. I should probably contract him for... I was thinking maybe a year, but do I want to at some point try to trade him off? Well, we'll see how things go. For right now, John Cena is going to be the franchise player, so I'll keep him for 9 months. And it looks like, yeah, they're going to go for all the big guns, because I'm not allowed to have them. However, I will pick up Edge next up, and I guess I'll give him 9 months as well, but everybody else is going to have smaller contracts from that point on. And yeah, I'll pick up one more guy to trade him off. I guess we'll just do the higher popularity people, so I'll do... Having Ray would be nice, because he's a high popularity cruiserweight, but honestly, there are so many cruiserweights in this game. Like, you've got Flair, Rude, Punk, Burke, like, you've got a ton of people here who would qualify for the cruiserweight title, so I'll have to get over it. I'll live with it. We'll just pick up Mysterio. I'm gonna do 5 weeks, because I want to try to screw these people over. Make them try to spend more money on Ray right off the bat, right out of the gate. So now, we're looking at the lower popularity guys. I could go for Orton, but people always use Orton. He's only a 77 popularity, but he still falls into the category of guys who you know, the top tier names who people would always go for. So I think I will pick up Bobby Lashley. He was a meme in the last series, but, or maybe I should just skip over him too and go for the Cruiserweight guys. I know everybody uses Punk, but Punk is low enough, like he's a 74. Like I'm okay with using a couple of guys like that. Mainly it's, I just want to dig myself into a hole and see if I can fight my way out. So I guess I'll go with Ric Flair because he's, maybe I will go with Lashley. I will go with Lashley because I didn't really use him much in the other series. Because my goal is just to use people that I don't normally use a lot. So I'll go ahead and pick up Lashley. And I'm also going to go for Punk just because he'd be a good guy to have. So they took Carlito. That's a bit of a shame. I would have liked to have Carlito. I guess then... I guess I'll go with... I'm thinking Booker. We can... Well, or should I just go for the Cruiserweights? That might be... I mean, I don't know. There's still a lot of Cruiserweights down here, aren't there? There are plenty. Although I want to make sure that I get the Hardy Boys, because that'll be pretty useful. So, I'll pick up Booker, and I'll pick up Kennedy. And the Hardys are still there. I gotta go for them right off the bat. And I'm signing... I'll just do 6 months with them. Because I do not want to lose the Hardy Boys. I know that they're another... I guess they're another group that people use quite frequently. But they're 68 popularity. You can hardly call them like one of the top tier names. And I'm gonna go for Umaga because I was building him up in the last series as well. I can always trade to get Crime Time. It's probably what I'll end up doing. I guess I'll pick up Johnny Nitro because I was building him up in the last series as well. Somehow they still did not take Shad for whatever reason, so I guess I'll pick him up too, and then I'll just trade for JTG, and then I'll complete the team later. And as much as getting Kali, he's a higher popularity, I want to go for MVP, because for those of you who don't know, way back when, I did a 2008 series for Monday Night Raw, and in that series, I incorporated like some SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 story mode things. I had a whole storyline where MVP was like the leader of Evolution, and he was going up against like The Rock for the WWE title. It was a really weird storyline, but it was something. It was different. It was that GM mode series was something unlike what a lot of people do nowadays, or just something that people don't normally do. Took it from a different approach. And it's not something that I have done anything similar to since. If that makes any sense. I guess I'll pick up Kelly because nobody wanted Kelly. And you know what? It'll give me another roster person to trade away. So I'll grab Ashley. So that's 17 people. My roster's almost full. But I will be getting rid of some of these guys. Like Mysterio, I'm not going to keep him. And then the two women down here, I'm gonna trade them off as soon as I get the chance. So now we get to figure this part out. Ashley, Kelly, I don't care what they do. Who do I want? Well, Cena's gonna be my main heel because you know the meme. John Cena's got the golden shovel, not unlike Triple H. He's the big guy who he's the benchmark. We're gonna be building up all of these superstars to try to surpass John Cena. So wait, no! I didn't draft the Demon's Apple. What am I thinking? Oh my god, fans of the 2007 GM mode series are gonna kill me, but I can trade to get them, that's fine. Wow, talk about scatterbrained. But we're gonna, I guess, have Lashley be... I feel like Punk... I would like to have Punk as a face, but his best work was as a heel, so I should probably do that. Jeff is gonna be a face. Edge has to be a face because Edge was... I was building him up as a babyface in the last series, so I'm thinking Edge and Cena will probably be my first rivalry, just because that way I have like a top foundation to work with, and I can develop all my guys in the meantime. So Lashley, what am I gonna do with Lashley? Well, Nitro's definitely a heel, that's no question. Dykstra heel, that's fine. Booker can be heel. Henry definitely heel. Matt is also gonna be face. Kennedy, MVP, well, Mysterio doesn't matter. Shad, what do I want to do with my tag team feuds? Let's have Crime Time be, I'm going to have Crime Time be heels, because I'm going to pick up the Demon's Apple, which means I'm not going to be able to assign them as face, which means I'll probably have to do heel-face turns for at least one of them. Well, okay. I did this to myself. I dug my own grave. We've got a lot of heels here, unfortunately, so Maybe Punk would be better off as a face, just to balance things out. Who would be a good face? Kennedy, MVP. Maybe I'll just leave it as they are for right now. Nah, I'll have MVP, or I'll have Kennedy be a face. And then, yeah, because that'll give me more options for feuds. We'll do that. We'll do that. And as for my champions, well, World Heavyweight Champion has to be John Cena, because he was the champ at the end of the last series. I can't have Tag Team Champions now, because I forgot to pick up the Demon's Apple, but as soon as I get them, I will pair them up. Which also reminds me that I forgot to make the faction for them in the Create a Stable mode. And as for the other championships, I think... maybe I shouldn't. So I'm trying to I want to, like, carry things over, but I didn't really have a champion at the end of the last series, so maybe I could leave that vacant and just have a matchup for that later on. But one question that I do want to pitch to you guys... I'll give Nitro the Cruiserweight title, because he was doing well. Maybe I could give that to Umaga. Nah, let's not do that. But one question that I wanted to pitch to you viewers is, well, I had a couple of questions. One of them is, we're gonna get this cutscene, bleh. But one question I had for you was, what should I do with the calendar? Because that's a restriction that I wasn't entirely sure... I'm gonna skip that. Wasn't entirely sure what I wanted to do with it. Do you think I should be allowed to use the calendar to boost the popularity of my roster? However, I am going to have to consider, because in the last series, I kept all of these restrictions, play options. I kept all of this off, which makes it kind of cheap. This year, I'm going to leave it all on, and the only thing I could potentially see myself resetting is, like, Superstar Morale, because that tends to break every now and then. But all of this is going to remain the way that it is. So, should I be allowed to use the calendar to build up the popularity of my guys? I don't even remember what all of these do. Like, I always remember doing Other Brand Invasion because people could never get injured, and that's a pretty high popularity boost. So I'll have to look further into this. I think the website interview is a fairly safe one to do. But yeah, a lot of this is having to worry about fatigue and whatnot. So, do you think I should just try to... Should I try to just build superstars up through the shows, or do you think that's going to dig me into too deep of a hole? I mean, I guess if that's the case, if it seems like I'm really failing, then I could rely on this, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments, what do you think I should do with something like that? Should I restrict myself in that regard, or let it go? I'm going to go ahead and make these trades. Actually, let's see the Power 25. Let's see how outclassed I am. Well, Mysterio is not going to be on the roster. So we've got one guy in the top 10. Edge is there at 11. Then we've got Lashley, Punk, Booker. Oh my god, only down to Umaga. That's... Oh god. Well, actually, that's 9 people. That's not terrible. Could be worse. But right off the bat, I'm going to go ahead and make some of these trades. So I forget who picked up JTG. I think it was Raw. No, it was SmackDown. However, they do have Kane and Carlito. They have them both. So actually, are any of them champions? Because I don't want to be fooled. I want to get my money's worth out of these trades. Carlito is a tag team champion alongside Bret Hart. Whatever. I won't question it. This is that GM, that classic GM mode logic. So I'm going to go ahead... Actually, I don't even remember if I set it to import stables from... Oh, no! I might have screwed myself over in that regard, but we'll see. So there's Carlito and Kane. I want them. I want the Demon's Apple. And let's trade away Mysterio. Let's see if this works. If it'll work as is. Accept it, please. No! So I'm going to have to give away a little more. Alright. So, I want Carlito and Kane. I gotta have the Demon's Apple. I cannot start this series without them. So we'll give away Mysterio, and let's see if they'll take Ashley as well. If that doesn't work, I can always throw in Kelly Kelly. Hey, it's accepted. Cool. So they're both gone. So we've got the Demon's Apple. How long were they contracted for? Did I save myself a little bit of... I keep hitting circle. I'm so used to that being the button to sort. So we've got Kane 13 weeks and Carlito 13 weeks. Nice. So I saved myself a little bit of money. I did it again. It's going to take me a while to get used to that. But we want Carlito and Kane as the tag team champions. So all that's vacant now is the US title. We can fill that in the next episode. Now I want to pick up JTG. And who else? Who else would be cool to have? Well, let's see what I can give away. JTG's a 72. Kelly's a 70. So this isn't going to quite work out like I had planned. Maybe I should trade away Bobby Lashley and just try to pick up another lower tier person. Because I don't see anyone else I could get rid of at this stage. I don't know. Fans of Lashley might not be happy, but I think I don't know. If I go for like, can I go for like a 3 for 2? Can I pick up Helms and maybe Snitsky or Masters? Maybe. Hey, it worked. So that was a 2 for 3. So roster's a little more full. Although I wish now if I had thought that through, I would have just given Lashley a 5-week contract. Ah, man, and they got me. JTG was only 5 weeks. But that's all right. Now I just got to go through my how do I check my heel face demographic? It's been so long since I played this game, I forget how to check those things. I guess I could go into rivalries. That's how that works. It's just do patriotism. So JTG is a face. Carlito's a heel. So I could balance that out for now. Although I feel, I don't know, having one as a heel, one as a face might be the smart way to go about it. Well, I'll consider that. I'll consider that later. Right now, I know that I want to have Edge versus John Cena. That's going to be my top rivalry. Oh, boy. Jeez. I can't really do the bash. That's too long. So we'll just... Oh, great. And I just killed it. So we want... Can I do patriotism? Edge is technically from Canada. Will that fly? Hey, there we go. Although I do need to pick up... I do need to get better storyline writers. Where is the... That's the one. That's the good one. Oh, wait. Hang on. I need to undo this then. Because that's a waste. We want Hungry Challenger. That's the top tier that really only the world title rivalry can have. And yeah, we'll stick to the 7 weeks. We're going to do that for right now. Any other rivalries I could do right off the bat? Well, I guess Kane and Shad, I could set up half of that tag team rivalry. But I don't know why I just did that, because it's going to cancel out again. And I guess Ungrateful Rookie is fine. No, wait. I can get better storyline writers than that. I want the... Which one is it? This one. That's got some other quality singles rivalries. But I should select it first. No, it's Student Turns on Teacher. That's a 3-star. Because, yeah, Kane taught Shad everything he knows. Sure, let's go with that. I'm going to extend that to 16 weeks. I know it's not going to finish, but I think it'd be nice to have that going long term. But yeah, let me know what I should do with Carlito and JTG. Should I leave them like half heel, half face for now? Or figure something else out later on? As for other rivalries, really, Kennedy is my only face. So, I gotta do some work there. Maybe pick up another... See, because Gregory Helms is a heel too, but I could always turn him face. Maybe the same with like Chris Masters or something. Yeah, I'm gonna show this off to you. Let me know who I should turn face. Let me know any potential rivalries that would be cool to see. And also, give me some ideas for tag teams, because I really liked what we did with the Demon's Apple last year, creating that faction from scratch. So, let me know who would make for a good tag team. We could do, like, Booker and, I don't know, Mark Henry, or, like, Chris Masters and MVP. You just give me some ideas. Throw me a bone down in the comments, and we can figure this thing out. Also, I don't think Michaels is on a different brand, so I couldn't even check. But I don't know if the factions thing, I might have forgot to turn that on. No, wait, no, it's there, because there was Sabu and Sandman, Mick Foley and Terry Funk. Okay, never mind, that's available. I just need to actually create stuff like the Demon's Apple. So I will do that, and I will be back next time. So I'm going to wait like a week, so that way I can hear your feedback like I normally do after the first episode. So check back in this exact day in 2 weeks' time for the next episode of this SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 General Manager mode. If I missed anything, be sure to let me know down in the comments. and let's get a good shot of that fan support, because it's not going to stay that way for long. We are going to fall behind very quickly, but hopefully by the end we can catch up. But until next time, keep on YouTubing. So I was setting up some getting ready to set up some tag teams, and we've got the Age of C Nation here. So I guess if you guys want that, let me know. I can try to trade for Orton. Please, for the love of God, don't ask for this.